Today I want to talk about why use a mortgage broker versus a mortgage banker or one of the big banks. Okay, here's the internals or the back end of how everybody makes money. And many people don't want you to know how we all make money. But as a broker, everything I do for you is disclosed. Every penny of where every penny goes. If you're a banker or you're at one of the big banks, it is not disclosed. Also, I am contracted with banks that I make a certain percentage of the loan amount, period. It's not affected by the interest rate. I am not compensated on the interest rate. Okay, so that being said, here's a calculation that I did, and I'll explain a little more in details. This is Mr. and Mrs. Homebuyer. They have a 740 credit score. They're buying a home, $250,000 home, putting 80% down, $200,000 mortgage. I put in their details, where they live, the zip code, what kind of loan I'm looking for, a conventional loan, 30-year fixed, and all this other stuff. Okay? Here is how we all make money, but they don't, and nobody explains this ever to you. You scroll down, here is variations of interest rates right here. Okay? This is the lock period on how your loan is going to lock for. Let's say you're buying a house and you're closing in 45 days. Well, we would look at a 45-day lock. So let's look at this category. Okay, you go down through here, you can get a 3.75 rate. You might see that publicized. Yes, you can get a 3.75 rate. However, the 3.8 number, positive number here, that's how many points you're going to pay to get that rate. So what that is a percentage. So 3.81, it'd be 3.81% of the loan amount. The loan amount is right here. So in this situation, we will take a $200,000 loan times 3.81%. That would cost you $7,620 to get that interest rate. Would I suggest that? No. Okay, so any positive number through here, that is how many points you're going to pay. Once you get to the negative features, that is how much credits you're going to get. However, the banks or the bankers do not have to share this money with you. They can keep that as excess profits. As a broker, we are contracted, and it is illegal for me to make a nickel more, a penny more than what I'm contracted to make that they pay us. So for example, you go through here and you can get a 4.375 rate, and we will end up getting 0.694% of the loan amount back, and you'll get that as, in reference, a rebate check or a credit. So on a $200,000 loan times 0.694%, you're going to get $1,388 credit. That's also how we do loans with no cost to you. You'll see sometimes there's big spreads in here. For example, right here at 4.5 versus 4.625. If you took a 4.625 rate, you would end up getting 2.087% of the loan amount back. 0.87%. You would get $4,174 in credits back to you. Okay? I have to issue that, or the bank will issue that back to you, is if you go through a broker, as a credit or a rebate check back to you. Okay, again, if you go to a bank or a banker or one of the big banks, they might give you a 4.375 rate or a 4.625 rate and still charge you fees to do the loan. The normal fees are probably going to be about $1,500. So in this case, if you went with a loan of 4.375, you should get, and this rates fluctuate every day and all day. But you should get, as of this date that I was recording this, it would virtually be a free loan. Also, if there's minor changes in the market, you might not see a rate change. What happens is, we, on our side of the fence, or the bank's side of the fence, not mine, they might make or lose more monies in this section here. So mainly what I'm saying, in a nutshell, is by going to a broker, you're protected that in most cases you're going to get a very good rate, And in most cases also, you're probably going to get a credit back, or can get enough of a credit back to cover 100% of your closing costs. The banks can do it for you. They don't have to do it for you. But again, as a broker, by federal law, we cannot make a penny more than we're contracted to get paid by the bank. And it is a percentage of your loan amount, and it is a specific percentage of the loan amount on every loan we do. It's not per loan or anything. It is a blanket. So if we make 1% of the loan amount, we make 1%. If we make 2, we make 2. So hopefully this makes sense to you. If it doesn't, please, mainly what I'm emphasizing here, at least call a broker, call me for a quote. If you're dealing with a banker or one of the big banks, let's see what we can do for you. It might be surprising. In this case right here, if you're going with your bank, you're getting 4.625 and they're charging you a fee, or even if it's free. If you go through this program, you're going to get a rebate of $4,174. So think of it as it's $4,000 less than what the bank was giving you. So hopefully it makes sense. But if you would, pick up the phone, give me a call, 630-338-1160, or visit me on the web. I even have a GFE double check, which actually is tied to this. What you do if you're all in the process of getting a loan, you can take the good faith estimate that your bank or banker has sent you, plug in the data in my GFE double check, and I'll get back with you within 24 hours and let you know what we can do. And if they have the best program out in the market and in town, God bless you, take it. But at least, do yourself a favor and compare. You might be surprised. You might save thousands and thousands of dollars. Thus, thank you for your time. Again, if we could be of help, please call us, 630-338-1160. Thanks.